What I've done is I made a playlist where I can put down all the hot videos and the hit videos that I want to talk about on in one place. And yeah, so I can literally say that I'm adding someone to my hit list now, and I hope that won't be confused for the wrong thing. I was gonna call it my woke agenda. But I felt that was too on the nose and too simple and too easy, and I wanted to be more creative with it, so I called it my hit list. But I've also made a meme about today's events. Let's play. So I made this meme referencing Scott Pilgrim because I fucking love that movie. It's from Mona Farrow saying, "If we're gonna date, you may have to defeat my 7 evil ex-prime ministers." And it's an image of the 7 evil exes, but I've replaced them with the last 7 prime ministers in the UK who have resigned. And I think one of the funniest touches I made is both Nick Clegg and David Cameron are in the position of the Kachiyanagi twins because they were co-PM, weren't they? That's a little chef's kiss, nice touch I wanted to add to this. Yeah, these are all the prime ministers when they were resigning. Oh, was I really? Which con vlog was it? Whose video am I in? I've probably been in quite a few by now at this point. Squeaky Bee, oh, I fucking love her, she's great. Let's chat. I also need to make a confession. I need to admit to being homophobic now. Because this time last year, I had braces. And I had rainbow braces for Pride Month, which I called my LGBT. But I don't have my braces anymore. I've got straight teeth now. So I'm straight now. And I guess this is the start of me having to... because I'm no longer, you know, celebrating Pride with my teeth. I guess I'm celebrating straight Pride now, which makes me homophobic. So this is me apologizing for my straightness. And I hope everyone can forgive me for this. It will happen again. I do miss having them. I like having things I can customize. So I miss the point of having, you know, having some teeth that I can customize every month. But I am not going to miss the feeling of braces because it was quite annoying. I hope so. I don't have a ukulele yet. I don't know how to play one, but I've got time to learn. I hope it's something people can forgive me for. Anyway, shall we stream stripe Keir Starmer? Let's play. This is his live stream. I think I can hear people cheering before he's even started because they know what's going to happen. Someone playing the ukulele? I mean, this is pretty entertaining as is.
Thank you. Walking up this street 2 years ago was the proudest moment of my life.
Oh, they've got someone else reacting, or the sign language guy.
The first in 14 years. A page in our country's history turned after years of disappointment and despair. The chance to change the lives of millions of people for the better. That's what I came into politics for. The journey to that point was not easy. 6 years ago, I inherited a Labour Party that was politically, financially, and morally bankrupt.
I mean,
told time and time again,
I think he made it worse.
Was finished, that we were consigned to history, that a majority at the general election, let alone a landslide majority.
This motherfucker was handed the easiest win in the history of UK politics, I think. After 14 years of Conservative, government, everyone was so desperate to get rid of him that they all voted Labour. And he could have easily have been one of the best prime ministers in history, but he's consistently shot himself in the foot and screwed himself over, chasing after votes by doing what he thinks people are going to vote for. Like, legitimately, he was parroting things that Party like Reform UK were pushing for because he thought that's what was down with the kids. And he was pushing through some of the worst fucking policies, like the Online Safety Act and the whole age verification situation, where he's essentially forcing people in the UK to have to use VPNs to avoid giving away the personal information to companies that historically have had many leaks. Like, Discord within less than a month of needing age verification, had all of the information that people handed over just stolen like that, and there's fuck all you can do about it, and there was zero repercussions for the companies that were handling all of our data. And then he wants to push more, and this is the shit he's blaming right now.
But we proved those people wrong.
No, you have not.
We changed our party, ripping out the poison of anti-Semitism, restoring trust on the economy, defence and national security, and becoming a party that once again stood proudly with, not against, our national flag. The hard work of change was with
I mean, he's let the flag turn into a hate symbol now that people are putting up to basically show racist sentiment
to build
against
a
migrants.
fairer country with dignity and respect, where everyone is seen, everyone is valued, wealth and opportunity for all, not just the privileged few. And look at what we've achieved in just 2 years. An economy that is stronger, growing faster than our peers. Wages rising faster than inflation in every single month since we came to power. Investment secured.
Keir Starmer legitimately has made things worse. To the point where we might end up in the fascist fucking government next election.
In NHS waiting lists for 17 years.
Like, he's just handed on a silver platter votes to reform UK.
And renters in a generation. The biggest uplift in defence spending since the Cold War. Small boat crossings falling. Asylum hotels closing. Protecting young people from social media. And 500,000 children being lifted out of poverty because of the choices that I made. Our reputation in the world restored, with Britain once again standing up for decency, respect and the rule of law, securing trade deals.
Has he been missing all the Britain First marches that have been happening? There was one literally this weekend.
Rebuilding our relationship with our allies in Europe. Change promised.
There was literally a racially motivated mass stabbing as well.
Called for by a Labour government. Change delivered by a Labour government. But I know the question being asked now is not who was best placed to change the Labour Party, to take us into power and to begin the vital work of improving lives for millions of people. Those questions have been answered. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election.
He's done so much fucking damage to the party. I don't know if he'll ever recover from it in like the next 2 years before the next election.
And I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken...
It's like, he looked at everyone, like, you know what, I'm gonna take all you motherfuckers down. Sorry, I think it did cut a promo. I'm sorry if there's any more issues, but let me continue playing this.
To set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the contest is complete. And I will do everything I can.
You could have timed this with the Eurovision Song Contest earlier if you wanted to.
I will also give my successor my full and unequivocal support, knowing that they will inherit a Britain that is far stronger and fairer than the one I inherited 2 years ago, better prepared for the challenges ahead, and better able to ensure the Labour Party secures a second term in office. I want to thank all of those friends and colleagues.
I think he single-handedly might have killed the whole two-party system that we had, considering how quickly everyone's moved on to parties like Green or Reform.
I want to thank the brilliant Number 10 staff and our country's extraordinary civil service who dedicate their lives to public service. And when I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job. being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife, Vic, who has been a rock by my side through good times and bad. And being the best dad I can to my beautiful children.
Bro, you've taken away their access to the internet.
Thank you very much.
I think the last thing they want to see more of is your face. You're the reason they can't play Roblox anymore or browse YouTube. I think that's the last thing they want to have to deal with, right? Do you reckon that's why he did it? To force his kids to spend more time with him? Do you reckon he planned that? The whole online Child Safety Act thing to make sure under 16s can't access the internet and then resign so his kids have no other choice but to spend time with him? I think this might have been the play the whole time. I think this might have been it. Anyway, my thoughts on Keir Starmer and his resignation is he is the 7th Prime Minister we've had resign since 2016. Or before that, actually, count Nick Clegg, which I do count. So I can finally make this meme of Ramona Flowers saying, if you're going to date me, you may have to defeat my 7 evil ex-Prime Ministers. And I think the cherry on top of this eventually. And I feel sorry for the next guy, or girl, or person that has to step up and fix this shit. I think I don't know how many years this is gonna happen for, like people just getting used to the idea that the Prime Minister of the UK never finishes their term. That they always resign. Like, when is the next Prime Minister that's gonna serve a full 4 years gonna happen? Because the one we're going to get replacing Keir Starmer, they're only going to do like 2 years, because obviously Keir's already done 2. Let's chat. I mean, where else can this go? Okay, let's talk about some of that stuff. Some more fun stuff. Let's have a look. Let me check what's on my hit list today.
Have you seen this meme?
That's not what I want you to do. I want you to edit this if I could. Have a look, see. Can I reorganize a few of these? No, I cannot. Okay. No, that's fine. I can live with that. What I'll do, I'm going to link to my hit list. Actually, no, I'll link to it on my YouTube video. I'll have it publicly on my channel so you can see what topics I'll be talking about. And I've got the option to vote on the videos as well, so you can vote the order of the videos. If there's any topic you want to specifically talk about, but I'll be adding things periodically to it. Let's start, first of all, with this video of Tucker Carlson in a Russian grocery store. Let's play. Actually, before I start, let's chat. I've got a new water bottle I want to show off real quick. It's Compound B from The Boys as a water bottle, which is quite cool. In fact, it came with an energy drink that obviously is called... Hang on. Alright, we should be back.
No choices, shoddily made things. And it wasn't actually propaganda, it was real. And you can look up the pictures on the internet if you want. So we thought it would be interesting to take a look at a contemporary, modern-day, 2024 Russian grocery store, 2 years into sanctions. Here we go.
What year was this video in? Right. 1 year ago. Okay, so this is basically...
So I guess you put in 10 rubles here...
2025.
And you get it back when you put the cart back.
Oh, is that a thing they don't have in America?
But there's an incentive to return it and not just bring it to your homeless encampment.
I didn't realize that the Americans don't have that. The whole coin thing, because the UK obviously has it in all the shopping trolleys.
I'm figuring this out now. Where the wheels don't move, they lock on the grocery cart escalator. Look, Ma, no hands. retail placement here is a little bit different. So it's like walking through Macy's to get to Whole Foods. Okay, we've gotten through the perfume section to get to the grocery store. So we're gonna try and buy what a family of 4 would buy every week, and we're gonna see what the selection is, and we're gonna see what it costs. Now, Russia is famous for its bread, which is one thing I can assess pretty well. The low-carb lifestyle has not swept Russia. Thank heaven, because I mean, look at that. It's fresh, too. Look at that. Oh, come on. Unicorn and mini mills. All right. Some kind of Russian wheat cookies. Ooh, we need coffee, don't we? I don't know if this is sugar or flour, to be honest with you, but...
Must be on compound B. So I got a new bottle for my water bottle, and it's got compound B in it. And I got an energy drink with it as well, obviously called compound B, which is blue like compound B is. So when you see me taking sips of it, I am drinking compound B on stream. And it's a pretty cool water bottle. It's got the label and everything on it.
It looks like a staple, so we should get it. It's a very good looking package. It's gotta be flour, right? Bentos. Looks pretty non-sanctioned to me, but... Looks pretty non-sanctioned to me, but what do I know? I went from amused to legitimately angry. So we were guessing what this would cost. Everybody here's from the United States, buys groceries, and we didn't pay any attention to costs as we were just putting in the cart what we would actually eat over a week. And we all came in around 400 bucks, about 400 bucks. It was $104 US here. And that's when you start to realize that ideology maybe doesn't matter as much as you thought. Corruption.
Is this him being radicalized into becoming a socialist or a communist?
And you tank it through filth and crime and inflation. And they literally can't buy the groceries they want. At that point, maybe it matters less what you say or whether you're a good person or a bad person. You're wrecking people's lives.
Because, like, that is a pretty huge fucking difference, right? I mean, we're talking not just the fact that it's 4 times cheaper, but the fact that in the US, some people are having to choose between no groceries at all because they can't afford the bare minimum of it. Whereas here, not only is it affordable, people don't have to worry about not being able to afford it at all because that's not too bad for a family of 4. Like, how are people? I guess the reason Americans aren't more radicalized is the fact that they're basically in a bubble. They aren't aware of how things are in other countries because they automatically assume America is the best country in the world. Therefore, every other country must have it worse. And they aren't privy to information like this.
And that's what our leaders have done to us.
They get fed propaganda, not actual food.
Part of evil. And seeing what things cost and how people live, it will radicalize you against our leaders. That's how I feel anyway, radicalized.
I mean, Mamdani's going to be making state-owned grocery stores in New York, so we'll see if that has any impact. Before I do go on to that video, actually, let's move on to this one first.
Nice to meet you.
Let's hope my superpowers can stop interfering with the signal for this one.
The people that voted for Trump are just very fed up. Both my husband and I are really disappointed.
What is the #1 motivating factor for you when you decide, who you're going to vote for?
I don't want a party that's going to tell my son he can cut off his penis.
Your plan is to vote Republican?
Yes.
The Republican Party is the party of freedom.
These are some of the voters that Donald Trump and his Republican Party desperately need in order to hold onto power. Conservative, mostly Christian women at a leadership summit hosted by Turning Point USA.
Oh, here comes Erica Kirk and the fireworks, celebrating her husband's death.
Of her husband, Charlie Kirk.
They're apparently trying to get her name changed. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I've seen a lot of posts about it.
Turning Point is influential with young voters.
Probably because she doesn't want people saying she's going to get kirked. Because that's now become a verb that people use.
And bringing more young voters into the conservative movement.
It's such a great place to be in here in America is being young, being a female, being conservative. They all just play hand in hand together.
But fractures in this movement are emerging. A main stage headliner is no longer backing Trump or Republicans, saying she won't vote in the midterms.
He made it seem like everything was going to become more affordable. Now the economy's worse. You know, he promised no more.
Oh, I think she's going woke.
East, and we are in a war. So it's disappointing.
Thank you so much.
Savannah Stone is a 21-year-old trad wife influencer with 800,000 followers on social media. She is a rising star in Christian conservative circles.
A lot of people don't realize the whole trad wife influencer thing is very staged and fake. It's literally fetish content. They're basically pretending to do the things that, you know, Republican men fantasize about women doing. Like, you know, impossibly early morning, making breakfast from scratch, as in getting flour and making grains to make cereal or some stupid shit like that. And it literally is. Legitimately, it's completely a fantasy that's being sold to X, Y, and Z group because, like, legitimately, everyone should have the right to vote. And, of course, it's optional. You don't have to do it. So when people say they don't like having the right to vote, I think it's one of the stupidest arguments I can ever, like, see anything ever. Because it's like, are you not aware that you don't even have to register to vote? You can just skip all that. You don't even have to get involved in politics. You don't have to have any opinion at all. You can just not say things. Like, shutting the fuck up is a free option that is available. But unfortunately, people don't seem to realize that. They want to be heard, but they don't want to listen, essentially. They just want the attention.
Conservative country. There's a lot of churches that talk about it.
Stone argues that women voters are too liberal, so the
In fact, on the topic of Sydney Sweeney as well, like the right and the conservatives, they say they fucking love Sydney Sweeney because they think she echoes a lot of what they believe, but they don't really give a shit about her at all, because every single time she makes a movie, they don't fucking go to support her in any way, shape, or form, because she's had back-to-back flops. She's had multiple movies flop back-to-back, and apparently her following isn't enough to keep her movies afloat. Which is fucking hilarious.
Should shift to a one vote per household system.
Now, is that a hill I'm going to die on and run for office and try to complete? No. That's not my main message. That's just one of the opinions that I hold, because I think that would be better for society.
I actually do agree with her. I would as well give up my vote if it got rid of things like abortion.
I mean, she could just not vote. Just don't register to vote.
To giving up their own rights in pursuit of a more Christian conservative America.
My perspective as a Christian woman.
Why register to vote if you're not going to vote?
My husband and I.
Why get involved in politics if you don't care about it?
He does, so honestly, I would be okay with giving up my right to vote because I know that he would represent me well.
If my husband's the head of the household, I am the neck, and we work very cohesively together. So I would imagine if he was voting on behalf of our household, I would be fine with that.
Do you think your daughter should have the right to vote?
I'd be okay if she didn't, because I also know she's going to marry a biblical man, that they would also be in line.
But the vast majority of women here say this remains a conversation for the fringe.
I think the best thing that we can do is hold conferences like this to educate.
It's not that they don't want to succeed. What they really want to do.
Tell my son he can cut off his penis. I don't want to vote for a party that tells whites they don't matter.
Go home! This is no place for Turning Point USA.
They promote bigotry, they promote racism, they promote, things that we're against as human nature.
Wherever this movement is headed, expect...
I do like that woman's sparkly thing by her father. That's actually quite cute.
Are we having fun yet?
Some demonstrators outside this event, dressed as characters from The Handmaid's Tale.
I've been reading that book. In fact, I say reading, I've been listening to the audiobook. It's been an interesting experience because the audiobook is done in this sort of like ASMR whispery type style. And I get the idea because obviously they have to communicate through whispers and hushed tones to not get caught in the book. So it's an interesting layer of immersion. I'm not sure if it'll be for everyone, because I know a lot of people don't like that sort of ASMR voice, whatever.
Deeply polarized politics of the moment.
Women hold up half the sky, Charlie Kirk deserves to die.
These protesters' shouts infuriating some inside the Women's Summit.
Happiness comes and goes, and I pray that you find it.
Motivating others to push ahead to create the change they seek.
All right, what's next on my hit list? Oh, here's a video.
Hello.
Debating a pro-Israeli debate, apparently.
Hello.
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Israel. I know you're from Palestine. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You support Palestine?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I am a professional debater.
Oh, I don't debate. We can have a conversation if you'd like. I don't debate though.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
We could start with my videos if you'd like. What do you think about my videos?
I want to call you out for doing something that is really cringe, okay? You go on Omegle specifically looking for little kids, Israeli kids.
Yes, so that's not true. Yes, so that's not true.
It's true. You're aggravating them. You're saying I'm from Palestine, and then you.
I don't get why that would be aggravating.
That's aggravating them.
I don't think this woman realizes that someone's identity should not be something that upsets another person. That's unless that person happens to be very bigoted, xenophobic, racist, or just a horrible person in general, right? I say that as if telling people I'm British is something I think people should accept. No, I think that's a genuine one you should be upset about. I'll give everyone a pass for that one. The British do suck. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. The most celebrated holiday in the world is not Christmas, it's independence from the British, because so many countries celebrate it. So that one I can understand. But any other nationality, ethnicity, identity, I don't think should be something that upsets people, especially children who then have such a visceral reaction that they tell someone that they should be killed. Right? What kind of fucking fucked up country must you be for it be okay for kids to say that to other people?
I think you are struggling to understand that it is not okay for someone to get upset from me being from Palestine. That is not okay to be upset at. You cannot yell at me. If I say I'm from Palestine to a kid and they say they want to kill me and my family, that's not okay. But
I don't think any other country has children who would say that to a human being. I think there's only one country in the world that does that.
System you guys have. It's a very big problem when Israeli kids say they want to kill me just for simply being Palestinian. Is it not? Do you agree or do you disagree?
I disagree with you, but
so it's not. No, we're not gonna move on, because what do you mean you disagree with me?
She's a professional debater, but she can't apparently debate because she loves. I think what she means is she's a professional at moving the goalposts, because that's what she just tried to do. Because she realized she's debating a topic she can't win, trying to change the subject, and move the goalpost.
Okay, that doesn't. Okay, do you understand? You were proving my point, right? Professional debater, you are proving my point. I
want to know where she got her professional qualifications from.
I am Palestinian, and that
was it on the back of a cereal box.
Or anyone. It doesn't even have to be a kid. Soldiers get annoyed. People older than me would get annoyed. People my age will get annoyed, and they will say these things to me.
Sorry, I took a screenshot. Anyway.
Okay, people say they want to kill.
1 second, let me quickly switch my Wi-Fi over. Okay, I think I know what might be my issue. I don't know if it is. I don't think it's my Wi-Fi specifically. I think basically what I do, I've got a Wi-Fi signal extender, so I've got like a second router, so it boosts the signal. I think the one that boosts the signal is the one that's damaged, and it's disconnecting. So if I connect directly to my router, I might have a better time of it. So I'm going to see how this works. If it does keep doing it, I'll switch over to my phone's internet, but I think it might be my router extender that's causing the issues. So fingers crossed. If this is fine, I can just get another one. And hopefully it won't be as much of a problem. Fingers crossed this works fine. Let me just double check everything. Seems to be good. I'm gonna hope it stays good. Let's continue playing this.
Because I'm not just
I
strawmanning
told
you.
you beforehand, I'm a professional debater, but okay.
She is yet to prove she is.
Ew. No, but that's just not what's happening. That's just not what's happening. I'm not strawmanning. You literally disagree with me. You know what? I could probably
I think strawman means argument she does not like.
stream for you if you'd like. Would you like me to pull up the stream where you said you disagreed with me?
No, I disagreed.
No.
Not specifically that.
No, you literally no. The thing is, you literally did, and I'll bring it up for you. That's fine. Because no, we're not moving on. Professional debaters don't move on like.
I mean, no, that's a very good analogy for it.
Actually, a professional debater, be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But she keeps repeating that she is when she clearly is
You
not.
have to hear yourself.
Waste my time. I literally.
Okay, you're the one that said you were looking for me, so.
I literally wanted to.
Tywin Lannister really did put it best.
Hold on. Why not? I could just listen to this, okay?
Israeli kids say they want to kill me just for simply being Palestinian. Is it not? Do you agree or do you disagree?
I disagree with you, but. I said I disagree with you, but, and then you stop the clip.
Oh, sorry.
What else
It's not.
We can play what she's after.
When Israeli kids say they want to kill me just for simply being Palestinian. Is it not? Do you agree or do you disagree?
I disagree with you, but.
So it's not. So
You said let's move on. That's what you said.
I said yeah because.
Wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. No, we're not running. Okay. You said.
If this is the quality of a professional debater in Israel, holy shit, I can debate the entire country with no problem at all.
Also, Palestinian kids, when they see me on a Omegle, they see I'm from Israel.
Where do I get this qualification? Because I can ace this shit.
And all that stuff. Do you think I get offended and clip them on TikTok?
Okay. First of all, that means God is great, but okay, you have to understand that it's oppressed versus the oppressor. When you have an Israeli child yelling at a Palestinian, okay, that's different than a Palestinian yelling at an Israeli. It is very different. Palestinians are the ones being.
I don't think this is gonna sink in. He's trying his best, but I think it's gonna be all in vain, if I'm being honest.
Doing the subjugation, doing the occupation, doing the apartheid, doing the mass murder. Okay, so there's a very big difference.
Oh, dude, he's fallen off so hard.
Yelling and an Israeli child yelling. When I see an Israeli child yelling, I'm saying, wow, look how indoctrinated their society is. Look how.
I think she might be almost on his level.
Look what they are being taught. Look at the.
She's like 0.75 of a Ben Shapiro at this rate.
You know, yelling at an Israeli. I'm saying as
in terms of her debate skills.
Because he is being occupied. They killed his mother. They killed his father. He is an orphan. He is an amputee.
She clearly doesn't believe any of this either. The propaganda runs too deep.
Yelling at you for doing what you guys have been doing for the past 77 years to him and his family. Okay?
So, this is so silly. Do you think Israel is not being also oppressed?
You're not being oppressed. No.
I want to see where she goes with this.
See, okay, I'm gonna explain it to you. This is Gaza. This is Israel. Okay? And then if you zoom out, you can see the entire of Middle East. Islamic Muslim countries oppressing Israel as well.
Oh my god.
Did she not realize what this is implying?
Yeah, you see that Israel.
Oh my god, holy shit, she's completely unaware.
Tell me how Israel's being oppressed. I'm still struggling to understand.
Sure, for multiple terms. You want me to start from the Roman Empire? That they changed the name.
Okay, but
Jews, and they renamed the place.
How long ago was the Roman Empire?
Why does it matter? It really was a long time ago.
Like thousands of years, hundreds of years, or what? Thousands, huh? Okay. Israel is 77 years old. My grandfather is older than Israel. So what are you talking about?
New modern day Israel, yes, is 78 years old, but I'm talking about Judea.
Okay, but that's not Israel, right? So let's understand. Let's get some facts straight. So how is Israel today being the one that we know today that's been...
I mean, I'll put it to you this way, right, Chrome? If one person sat at a table with like 5 other people, right? And everyone else at the table has a problem. Well, this one person is saying everyone else at the table is a problem. What does that usually imply? If one person sat at the table says everyone else is the problem and is also bombing everyone else, I guess, despite multiple ceasefires that they just don't adhere to.
Around for 77 years. How's that being occupied? Or how's not occupied? How are they being oppressed?
It's like if you go to a therapist and you say, hey, everyone in my life hates me. What's the first thing the therapist is going to think is the problem there? Is it everyone else?
It wasn't a country.
Honor, welcome on in. Congratulations on being first. Unfortunately, iRobot took the medal himself.
In historic Palestine, I mean, I guess, like, you know, the modern Israel.
Like, is it not the biggest red flag ever when someone tells you that everyone else hates them or they're being cancelled by everyone?
What's your reasoning? Are you saying it's the Roman
For
Empire?
no reason.
Are you saying the Roman Empire did it out of mockery towards the Jews? Is that your take? Because that's a Zionist claim. Is that your take as well?
But it's a, what do you mean it's Zionist claim? It's the truth.
Oh, okay. Did you know that a Greek historian by the name of Herodotus, centuries before Romans even set foot onto the
Shout
land...
out to my boy Herodotus of Halcinasus. He follows me on Threads.
Did you know that or not? Did you know that or not?
Do you know what that word means?
What is this debate about? So this lady here says she is a professional Israeli debater. And she apparently disagrees. Well, basically, this guy on the right, he goes online and he is Palestinian. And he discusses it with people, right? And there's been some viral clips of him where he tells some children that he is Palestinian and they're Israeli. And the first thing they do is they tell him to kill himself, that he should die. And those clips have gone viral. And she's seen those clips and she's like, I want to debate you on this. And she disagrees with the idea that telling a Palestinian person they should die because of their identity is a bad thing. Essentially, is a short version of what this debate is currently about. She thinks and I genuinely think that, like, you know, someone's identity, ethnicity, or appearance, or any of those things should not be a reason why anyone should tell them to kill themselves, especially when it comes to children saying it. That is so fucked up, right? No other country has this issue where their children are telling other people to die and kill themselves because of their nationality or ethnicity, right? This is the only country in the world that does that. And I mean, I would have used myself as an example, but I'm British, and I think it's genuinely valid to hate someone for their identity if they tell you that they're British. Because, like I said before, the most celebrated holiday in the world is not Christmas or anything like that. It's actually independence from the British, because so many countries celebrate no longer being oppressed by the Brits. So I think that one's a valid one. But when it comes to other people telling you their ethnicity or their race or identity in any way, shape, or form, I don't think it's appropriate to respond by telling them to kill themselves. I don't think any country should tab children that do that, right? When it runs so deep that your children are telling other people to die, that's fucked up.
No, we're jumping around. Can you? So. Okay, hold on. You're jumping around.
But what you said was true. But
is what I said was true then? So you're wrong. So what you said was not true. Can you admit what you said is not true?
No, because what I said. Listen, I'm just trying to.
I'm saying you're.
Oh my God! Wait, calm down.
I'm not rage baiting. You're just Israeli.
Palestinians.
I'm not rage baiting. You're just erasing a fucking great line.
Of Greece, so they came.
Sorry, Mad Laden. He passed you the blunt. I'm sorry. He called out the lurkers with the blunt pass.
They're Greece or
No. Can I tell you as a Palestinian?
There's no way to exclude lurkers from being part of blunt rotation, unfortunately.
Ancestry actually said.
Are you Palestinian?
Yes.
Where from?
Ramallah.
Ramallah.
Yes.
What cities are there in the West Bank? Tell me more. I don't believe you're Palestinian.
Oh
my god. Okay. Okay, she stopped moving her goalposts and is now moving his goalposts.
That is crazy.
Dude, pull up the Ancestry.com results.
Debating.
I don't believe you're from Palestine. You've never set foot there.
I have never set foot in Palestine?
I don't believe that, no.
Okay, I've set foot in Palestine multiple times. Okay.
Where from?
Okay, I'm from Ramallah. I just told you.
What? Okay, what airport did you land?
I went through Jordan.
Through Jordan?
Yes.
Because I thought when you told a story once that you came in Israel and the airport of Israel they investigated you and
yes, but not the airport. This is through Jordan. There are Israeli soldiers at the.
So how did you end up in that place?
Because there are Israeli soldiers when you go through Jordan.
Does she not know how borders work?
Israeli approval to enter. You have to get this stamp on your passport, but I didn't get a stamp. I got a card. Because I don't want an Israeli dirty stamp on my passport. I'd rather get a card that I can toss away after I leave.
I don't believe you, Bob.
Okay, I mean, you're asking questions and I'm answering them. I've been to Ramallah, I've been to Nablus, I've been to Jenin, I've been to Beit Lahem, I've been to even in Israel proper, which is 1948 Palestine. I've been to Haifa, Yafa, Akka. I've been to Jerusalem. But these are things I don't have to prove to you. These are things I don't have to tell you. I was there 2 years ago.
I'm not asking for you to prove it to me.
I'm surprised he hasn't asked her to prove she's Palestinian. Like, oh, you're Palestinian?
You don't have to.
Name 5 streets you bombed.
In your Instagram, you don't have
Name 5 child amputees you've shot at.
You've checked and you haven't seen a picture of me in
Serving the IDF. Name 5 war crimes you've committed.
Okay. Now we're like being specific. As a child, have you seen me older in Palestine? What the? My God.
Born in Palestine?
No, I wasn't born in Palestine. That doesn't have to. I don't.
Good. Then that's what I meant. I meant
No, that's not what you said. You said I've never stepped foot.
Visited. You say to people.
Okay, this is fucking embarrassing for someone who called herself a professional debater.
In Palestine.
She's now gaslighting him on what he said.
Like me in Palestine. I ain't gonna lie though. I don't know.
Oh, is that the Dome of the Rock?
Maybe this is AI, but like this looks like me in Palestine. So I don't know.
No, hang on. I think I recognize that previous picture.
This looks like me in. You said you never.
My man pulled up the receipts though.
In Palestine. I don't know what this looks like, but this looks like me in Palestine.
That does look. Let me look it up. Hang on. Dome of the Rock. Is that what it looks like? Yeah, that is Dome of the Rock. Yeah, my man is bringing up genuine receipts. It's in Jerusalem. It's the world's oldest surviving Islamic architecture. So it's literally the oldest mosque in the world. There he is. He's at it. I don't think she knows where this is either. I don't think she is. I think she just wants to I don't even want to yell at him. I don't know what she wants. I think she wants to talk over him.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is AI.
This is giving the same energy as when Ben Shapiro was arguing with the song Wet Ass Pussy, and then he lost against that song.
Did I go or did I not?
Yeah, fine. You went, but did you have a good time?
Wait, hang on. How is that relevant?
Professional debater, huh?
Did you have a good time?
So you lost, huh? You lost. You admit? You admit you lost.
I don't know how having a good time changes anything.
I was asking a nice question, Hamza.
I'm good. I'm not trying to have a nice question conversation. You got cooked. You literally just got.
Well, hang on. Since there's an ad break playing, I'm gonna quickly refill my drink. I'll be back in a minute. I'll let that play. Be right back. Previous experience with streamers, and what should have ended their entire career. I think what's going to happen here is he's going to go from Twitch to Kick, and he's going to end up having a career there instead. That's what happened with Dr. Disrespect, and like every other streamer, Miss Kick, who's ever had an allegation against him. So no, his career is not over. He's just going to sidestep over Kick, because Kick is like a fucking first bit of streamers for allegations. So I'm about to take him out. That's gonna be the end of his life. It's been like 100 years. So, you know, it's only right for me to do this to him before I take him out. Right. Goodbye, I have to do it to him. But I know you don't like being disturbed in public like this. You probably get recognized all the time. I'll leave you alone now. He did. Maybe she should have enjoyed a good cigarette every now and again. mean, like, if you're suffering from cancer, I think that's the best time to start smoking. Like, how much worse can it get? Although, maybe no, that's not good advice. So I got cancer when I was 3, and I did survive it in the end. So no, maybe don't follow my advice. I don't think it would have been a good idea if I started smoking at the age of 3. I'm pretty sure I'd have several different types of cancers afterwards. I don't get how people are this stupid. Oh, what's that fucking guy doing in the fucking shower? He generally thinks only fat people need to shower. That's why he's never showered. And he's also the same with my deodorant. He thinks only fat people sweat, and that's why fat people need to shower, because they must smell because they sweat. Apparently he thinks he doesn't need to shower or use deodorant. Putting him a biohazard is putting him light. I generally think this motherfucker needs to be quarantined. I think he's got more cultures of bacteria on his fucking flesh than like in a fucking biohazard research facility. I think he's got more fucking deadly diseases on him than a fucking umbrella corporation underground now. I think he's gonna be patient 0 for the next 12 different pandemics. The fucking police officers aren't lying about it. How sad is that, dude? It's giving 2 middle fingers. I thought it looked like a shocked like Pikachu face or something, but no, it's 2 middle fingers. Yeah, I can only see because I'm watching it. I've got my PC screen. Obviously, I can hover over to see a bigger version of it. And obviously, when the bigger version comes up on there, you can see it better. Happens Maria there says that's what happened with Dr. Disrespect and like every other streamer, Miss Kif, who's ever had an allegation against them. So no, his career's not over. He's just gonna sidestep over to Kick because Kick is like a fucking suspect of streamers' allegations. On TikTok to see fat white influencers and they're showing things like how they are such conservative women and they wake up at like 3 in the morning so they can make cereal from scratch from flour. Like that kind of thing. That is basically fetish content. That's not real. There are no real women who do shit like that. Those are usually paid actors who are doing some ASMR ass video where they talk about what conservative men expect women to be, basically. So it's literally just a fantasy that's being sold. It's like I feel like I'm telling a kid that wrestling is fake for the first time in 6th grade. Yeah, all those fat wife influencers you see on TikTok and Instagram, they are not real. They are actors who are pretending to live a lifestyle that conservative American right fetishize to the point where they believe women are like this when really women like that don't actually exist. Look on them. Legitimately at that point, so this is a reel from over a year ago. From one of the clips from my stream over a year ago now. Invited Jeffrey Epstein's island. I returned. Hopefully that's all he had done and dusted. Let me see. Well, I want to. Well, this video is basically over. There are some other videos I want to talk about. There's this video because the World Cup is on. It'll be topical.
I'm European.
So this is some.
Actually, I am.
This is the president of FIFA.
Not just I feel European.
And this is probably the most awkward
I think for what we Europeans
speech he's ever given.
doing in the last 3,000 years around the world, we should be apologizing for the next 3,000 years before starting to give moral lessons to people. Today, I have very strong feelings. I can tell you that. Today I feel Qatari. Today I feel Arab. Today I feel African.
I have to wonder if he asked ChatGPT to come up with this, or this is genuine human stupidity.
Gay.
Happy Pride Month to you.
Today I feel disabled.
I get what he's trying to do. I think this is what corporations do when they want to be woke, I guess.
Here is why cis people...
Genuinely, I the man literally went in front of a fucking audience and said that. Anyway, next video. This is Caroline Kwan, I believe, in regards to an incident that happened in America. Involving a man taking his daughters to the bathroom and people being upset about that.
People need to call out transphobia.
This is an interesting one, actually. I want to know how people feel about this one, actually.
No bigotry is acceptable, but also because, as trans people have said, and as...
So this actually doesn't involve any trans people at all.
Hurts all of us. Bigotry that is...
It shows you how transphobia can hurt cis people, basically.
That do not just occur in a vacuum. It does not just affect the people who it is directly aimed at. It is bad for society. Bigotry and the upholding of bigotry through legislation is a sign of an unhealthy society and also affects us all. If you are, say, a person who does not fit very, very restrictive norms of gender, you will be targeted. Like this father who took his 2 daughters into a restroom since no one was in it. If you are in a position like this, then you're getting the cops called on you. This is another reminder that we should be allies. We should call out bigotry and stand up against it, not because it affects us, and not get to that point where when it affects us personally, then we're doing something about it.
It annoys me when people have screen capture on their screens and they have the cursor visible. Because I keep thinking it's my cursor and I want to move it away.
But as a reminder for folks who still don't get it, you are not safe just because you are not a member of a particular group that is facing the worst of the attacks.
Wash your hands, baby. He is. He's washing his hands with his daughters right now. He is leaving.
The fact that he's calling the police over this is actually insane.
So the whole men in...
Hello, officer. He's washing his hands.
People see that as...
No, he's not black.
Trans people, right?
I think he might be a minority. I'm not sure. I'm looking at him from behind.
Dad, a cis man.
His kids are white as well.
Who he is taking into the women's restroom to help them.
No, officer is not trans either.
Cops called on him because of men in women's bathroom equals bad equals need to call the cops. So yeah,
this is how badly transphobia affects your brain.
She is waiting to use the restroom with her mother, who is very ill. Wash your hands. And who is on oxygen. It's okay.
Dude is yelling at kids and making them cry.
And he's refusing. He's taking his sweet time. I have 2 girls washing.
That's what a lot of people are saying, right, Chrome? But he didn't feel safe taking his kids into the men's bathroom because valid reason to be, you know, worried when there's dudes like this around.
They're girls.
See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, though, that this father is clearly just helping his young daughters. He's not in there doing anything creepy, because that's the same thing with trans people, where they're just using the fucking bathroom. They're just using the bathroom like people do when they go to the bathroom. It doesn't matter that no wrongdoing is being committed. This is where we're at. This is where we are at because of this absolute asinine bathroom discourse.
Like, calling emergency services over this to get a police officer there immediately is genuinely, I think, a step a bit too far. Like, not even asking the store manager or anything.
This is ridiculous, man.
You do have to bear in mind that men's bathrooms do have urinals where men will have their dicks out. Which is probably something I don't think this guy wants his little girls to see. Which is probably why he chose to bring them in here.
Alright, come on.
People act like People act like like that it's some violation of privacy. Are others coming into the stalls with us? No. You have a stall that you go into, okay? And there are plenty of bathrooms that are gender neutral. Like, this is not some new concept. Nobody is coming in and you know, as a microscope up to your genitals is like violating.
I mean, transphobes would do that to make sure you're the right gender. Yeah, he could have done.
Beside the point, but it sucks how much people don't care about this stuff till it starts affecting.
I think this is a big overreaction of something that should have been a non-issue.
Unfortunately, people cannot experience.
And I think yelling at kids and making them cry is probably something that a good person would not do.
Like having empathy until they're directly affected, but
and calling the police on them is also way too much of an overreaction.
And they'll go, oh, I'm making the connections here. I should support this group of people who are most affected by this, who are the first to be affected by it because of how it's affecting me now. It's very frustrating, but unfortunately happens all the time. And yeah, it's not even necessarily empathy if then they don't.
Like, the police are sending out a call if someone's been stabbed or someone's being held at gunpoint. Not because there's a man in the bathroom.
Ridiculous bullshit legislation.
And just helping his kids wash their hands.
You got a cross in the front in the gray shirt. You can video me, okay? And you got a
Don't put your hands on me.
Yeah, well, stop videoing me.
Yeah, he just put his hands on me.
Yeah, I touched you. I brushed you on the shirt.
That's still touching.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I got it on video.
He's a white man. He's about 5'10".
Oh wow, he's a white man. Okay.
As a reminder, bigotry and
this is some hot white on white action.
Bigotry first affects the most marginalized in society. The one.
I wonder, can we just spare a thought for a moment for the police officer that responded to this call? And both the person who called him and the person he's being called to deal with are both white. Like, what went through that police officer's mind? It's like, oh shit, which one do I shoot? They're both white men. This is probably this is the hardest day of that possible, like, the police officer's life, I think. The hardest day of his career. What the fuck do I do here? None of them are armed. None of them are minorities.
Are at the front lines of experiencing these attacks. But it does not stop there, because that is not how bigotry operates. It does not have an endpoint. People need to...
I think the woman earlier was the manager of the store.
Any form of bigotry.
So I think the police officer is like, oh, do you know what, woman, that's close enough to being a minority. Bang, bang.
For a society to allow that to flourish. And unfortunately, those who are on the front lines, because they are the most marginalized, they are the most ignored, they are the most dehumanized, they are easy targets because of the position that they hold in society. And so once bigotry successfully removes them, oppresses them, it filters through the rest of our society. Because when we're talking about gender norms, when we're talking about transphobia, homophobia, this results from the same system that we all live under. For cis women who experience misogyny,
how long does it take to go to the bathroom? Like, I don't know about everyone else. For me, it's like, what, less than 10 minutes at best?
Pink or paint your nails, then you're called.
Depending on what I'm doing.
Experience like a homophobic.
Like, if I had like a big meal and it's coming out the other end, maybe I might be pushing up to 12 minutes, I guess.
These really oppressive structures.
Maybe if it's something really spicy.
We understand that we have the utmost need to protect the most vulnerable in our society. And if we don't, then one, we have failed our fellow human beings. And two, we are only allowing then bigotry to continue to exist and make all of our lives worse.
Tell them to get here soon.
I know, she's trying to get into the women's bathroom and she can't.
Also, can we just appreciate the response time of this police officer getting to the scene as well? I believe she shows up as well. In the time it took for this man to take his kids to the bathroom.
But he had his daughters with him. It was like, I just got to keep calm, and my
that's been fast response now. I guess, I don't know, maybe if you're white, you get that kind of treatment.
Wrong here. The one girl's
About
crying.
me taking my little girls to the women's restroom. He wants me to take them to the men's restroom.
I'm just standing here.
Probably a weirdo that wants to see them in there.
Go in with your 2 daughters.
Are they coming down here? Do I need to stay down here?
Police are on the way, yes.
Do I need to speak?
Right. So do we see how when you start off with the argument, when it's like, okay, oh, no trans people, no trans men in men's bathrooms or trans women in women's bathrooms. So, okay, logical conclusion, trans people just can't use bathrooms. Now we've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, so a cis man with 2 daughters not allowed to use the women's bathroom. But then what happens if he goes to the men's bathroom? Like, this is the absurdity of this. So yeah, I guess no one allowed in no bathrooms.
Sit down.
No, you can come and talk. I'm right here.
I think they should lock the bathroom and not let anyone use it at all.
I'm on a road.
Easy solution there and then.
Abolish bathroom.
Nobody gets to piss on my watch.
Yeah, my God. Ugh. When I was a little girl, I was uncomfortable going into the men's restroom with my dad. This is the better option for girls. It's fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, from the perspective of those little girls, they feel safer going to the women's restroom and not the men's restroom because of cis men in those bathrooms. Just saying. The frustrating thing when TERFs are talking about violence against women, blah, 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 it's like, why do you always ignore that by far and away the vast majority of violence that's committed is of course committed by cis men, but they don't give a fuck because they're so brain rotted.
Let me have a look. I've got a few more videos on my agenda I want to talk about. In fact, I'm going to show you some AI content, so apologies in advance beforehand. But this is a right-wing YouTube channel that's gone viral recently for posting AI videos of what conservative world would look like. And I want you to see a few of them.
Imaginary white Christian nationalist society.
A butterfly!
Careful there, sport.
My towel load is almost finished.
Mommy, can I have some juice?
Oh, they're wearing hijabs.
Sure, honey.
Oh, the baby is crying!
Mashallah, right?
It's okay. I've got you. It's so nice to be able to do my housework in the company of other women. And
you can tell this is definitely trained on Disney Pixar movies.
Stuff done. How are your chickens doing? Great.
Is this not just Sharia law?
Our hens' eggs have hatched. I guess you're going to need another coop soon. We can fit about 4 more, and my sister wants the others.
Hey ladies, where you headed, pretty girls?
Is that Jeffrey Epstein?
Hey, what's going on over here? Nothing. I was just saying hello.
They are wearing headscarves. This means they are married. Why are you saying hello to another man's wife?
No, this is literally Sharia law, of Shakira law.
Okay, my mistake.
I've said this so many times. This is what Americans want. This is what conservative Americans really want.
You get one warning. If it happens,
they want that Shakira law.
Excuse me, hi.
Oh, hello.
I hope I'm not interrupting. I just saw you and wanted to introduce myself. I'm Alex. Would it be okay if I asked your father to get to know you?
Sure. Here is his business card.
He's telling men only.
That interception was brutal. Their defense needs work.
Excuse me, miss. Come here. I need to talk to you.
Can I help you?
Street patrol. Ma'am, you're in violation of our dress code. What are you doing down here walking alone?
None of your business.
It's not a good idea for a woman to be walking alone at night dressed like a prostitute.
I like how the rest of his face doesn't move and it's just his mouth that's moving.
Your father can pick you up at the station.
Dad, today an ugly boy asked me out. I gave him your card and he's going to be calling you to ask you if I can date him.
No problem, I'll reject him.
Hello, is this Mr. Jones?
Yes, speaking.
My name is Bill, and I was just wondering if I could meet you to possibly get your permission to get to know your daughter, Alyssa.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I've already chosen a suitor for her.
I can't see any difference between what these guys want in their perfect Christian society
and I love you.
And what they claim to hate about Islamic culture.
Never have any money. All he does is
maybe they would be happy if they were just Muslim, right?
With the kids, he isn't doing his fair share.
Has he cheated on you?
No, at least I don't think so.
Does he hit you?
No, he's never hit me. But it's just like, I don't know, I'm so sick of having to work all day and then do it all. I deserve better. I deserve a man who will help me with the kids and the housework. I want to be able to go on vacation once in a while.
Didn't you guys go to Florida last summer?
Not that kind of vacation. A real vacation. I want to go see the pyramids or the Eiffel Tower. He's so broke.
Average people can't afford to go abroad for vacation. That's a $15,000 trip.
You married an accountant. If you wanted a luxury lifestyle, why didn't you marry a doctor?
He was hot. We were in college when we met. I didn't know an accountant couldn't afford to go to Paris. He was fun to get drunk with and party.
I don't know where they get this information from. I mean, no, I don't need to know. They're getting it from AI. I just answered my own question. Of course they did. That's why it's so fucking weird.
Look at these influencers. Hey everyone, we're here. Look at this amazing resort.
Wow, so great.
You can't be serious. None of that is real. These are actors that are hired by the resorts to promote the place. Normal people don't do this. Name one person we know who has this lifestyle.
Okay, but I deserve it. I need a real man who can take care of me. If he won't help me take care of the kids, I'll get a real man who will.
Dagnabbit Jessica! You think some stepdaddy is going to work all day, pay for your delusional lifestyle, and be a better father to
I regret doing this already. I'm skipping past this. I'm gonna switch on to his Walter Masson because I fucking love his content.
Has America always been a fascist hellscape?
Yeah, but I think now it's just a little bit more visible.
It's probably not a good sign.
Nope.
Hey, Walter?
Yeah, Max?
Do you want to go troll those ICE agents?
Yeah, I reckon I do.
Okay.
Hey, pussies, get fucked! That hardworking immigrant to father of future doctor pipeline has really been fucking things up for America. Thank God we're putting an end to that here. All right, my lovelies, you're in a good line. I love it.
Welcome to the fascists of New Jersey pageant.
We're getting ready for our calendar shoot. Everyone, you're looking very sexy. Miss November, can we have you a little bit forward? I love the arrow shirt. Should lets you know that you're into arrow manga. I know you guys are drinking a little bit more. You gotta take care of yourselves. The screaming doesn't stop at night, and it won't. Yeah, that's right. Get in formation. Remember, we take a knee.
Take a knee.
Take a knee.
Okay. Just like we talked about. And what do we say about the tear gas?
You are the tear gas. You're gonna make everyone cry. You're so beautiful. Remember, this year's Fascists of New Jersey calendar is all proceeds are going to charity, and we're highlighting just some of our sexiest men and women committing atrocities against basic human rights and values. Remember, we only gave them $100 billion.
That's more money than we gave to Israel.
Oh.
Very anti-Semitic.
Now, they've been choreographing this for the last 3 months. They go forward, they go back. We tried to do side to side. It was too confusing for them.
I'm guessing cha-cha slide is an advanced technique, right?
Like Nuremberg. Now remember, if you have single dollar bill in the front, and remember, whoever gets the most tips, they get immunity at the trials after the Trump administration's gone, and you guys get arrested for following orders. Did you know in 1945, over 8,000 concentration guards killed themselves?
Oh my God.
They worked in the camp, they killed themselves. Do you want that to happen to these people just because they have to deal with the guilt of what they know is wrong?
For the legal reasons, I cannot answer this question with what I want to say. My lawyer has advised me from expressing my actual thoughts on this topic. It's in my best interest not to comment. So I'm going to plead the fifth.
Because they, like us, are working class and they need a paycheck. Every single one of
I'm being a fence sitter right now, even though my ass is too fat to be a fence sitter.
Denying food and medical care to people that are them.
Forget shooting innocent Americans in the face.
Yes. Well, that's bonus. That's on their time, you know. Kristi Noem's never going to go to jail, but some of these guys will.
Violating the Second, Fourth, Fifth Amendment. Election season's coming up. They still have time to violate the 24th Amendment.
You can follow orders, or you can strike. You have that power when you're brushing your teeth and it's going a little too long and you're like, God, I really hate myself. I can't believe I do this day in and day out. I tell myself I'm helping people, but I can see with my own eyes that I'm only hurting people, bringing a great evil upon us. My wife says, thank you for bringing home rent. My wife says, thank you for bringing home groceries, but there's a silence that wasn't there before because, like everyone else, they're kind of disgusted by you now. But you can fix that. You guys can band together and say no. We're not following these orders. It only takes 10 of you.
You're not getting your bonus anyway. By the way, the bonus thing. Let's talk about that.
Well, the bonus that you're definitely going to get.
They all got screwed out of their bonus. They basically have to stay employed for 5 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
$50,000 bonus?
Yeah, $50,000. Otherwise, they have to like give it back.
Oh, they claw it back.
Yeah. Right. I mean, these guys are indentured servants too. Keep in mind, they may be the face of fascism and our upcoming calendar available at a Barnes & Noble near you, but they're suffering just like us. There's a bigger boot on their head as they squish their little baby boots on the little baby heads of actual babies.
So what's the miscarriage rate here so far?
Well, I think just 2 preventable miscarriages.
2 totally preventable miscarriages.
And y'all pro-life? Not anymore. $100 billion, but we can't afford a doctor. Isn't that America for you?
I love that.
I'm the same way.
That would be socialism. Free health care in an ICE facility. Can you imagine?
You can change your mind at any time.
Yeah.
You'll like yourself. You'll get to know your grandkids.
It would take any of you at least 5 days to fucking put on a roof. While us, we can do it in 2 hours. They're deporting the criminals, but the worst one is in the White House. Hilarious that you're detaining supposedly the worst of the worst, but he's in the White House. Let's go. The biggest one is in the White House. Don't detain him instead of our people.
He's got his tear gas ready. I love. See, look at him. He's got his tear gas ready. It's out. It's just cocked. He just cannot wait for a pregnant woman to come by.
Yep. This was a Trump plus 20 community, this demographic of truckers.
Yeah. Trump R plus 20.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Worth noting, you're gonna hear horns every 10 seconds in this video.
There's so many trucks blasting their horns in solidarity as they go by here.
And truckers, famously liberal, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the truckers, they love Kamala.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked. I've met a lot of MAGA truckers in my day.
Yeah.
To see this many truckers
supporting the protest here?
Yeah, I have not seen that.
Like, almost every trucker going by is like, get the fuck out ICE.
Yeah.
And that's when you know you've lost the people right there.
Yeah, that's, when you lost the truckers, ooh. I mean, dude, I honestly I was expecting them to yell at us or something, but that has not happened.
Yeah.
The internet likes to yell at the people that defect, saying you should have defected sooner, but...
No, defect now. You know, as a matter of fact, let's go into defect.
We're gonna read some job postings to ICE. Maybe they can get another job somewhere else.
The Gateway Group 1 in Kearney, New Jersey is hiring security officers for the rail operation complex. It only pays $22 an hour, but you won't hate yourself.
We're trying to give them other jobs to go get.
A bathing ape in East Rutherford, easy commute, looking for a stock associate, $18 an hour, and an employee discount.
Retail associate for, where is it from?
From the WIS International.
WIS International Retail Associate, okay. How much is that?
Oh, guys, a batch maker.
Is that like a matchmaker? But it's a batch maker.
It's a batch maker for paint.
We're trying to give them other jobs to get.
Work as a job coach.
Oh my God,
Oh, wait.
She works as a job coach.
I'm a job coach.
Oh, wait,
She can help you find another job. Oh my God.
I'll edit your resume for free.
You edit.
Oh wow.
Okay. We have a young lady here who is a job coach who can help you out. So what is the #1 thing that these guys could do to transition into a job that doesn't kill people?
I will edit your resume for free. I will be dedicated. I will help you find a better fucking job. I swear to God. You just have to quit. Don't sell your soul. Don't be Nazis. That's all I ask.
I mean, legitimately, we can form a small line, or maybe we can exchange email.
We already made a line, actually.
Yeah, you're in line. You just like angle yourselves a little bit.
I might as well just take down their name and number and info.
Yeah.
The help is here when you need it.
Any of you guys know how to cook? GD Correctional Services, you still say in the prison system, good union. They're looking for a cook in Cedar Grove.
This lovely woman that was just here is going to help you redo your resume so you can get a job anywhere else. It's going to be great.
Let's see here. Whoa. Okay.
It is.
Mobile lead X-ray technologist.
Yeah. Hey, that's $48 an hour to start. And easy hours. You're not going to be on your feet.
And you don't have to kill anyone for that job. Yeah. You don't have to rip families apart.
8-hour shifts.
I think some of them are actually considering it now.
Still nice. And legitimately, your children will respect you instead of fearing you.
Oh my God, yes.
Next time you guys do that stomp forward, just grab us. Just like grab us like you're going to tear gas us. And just whisper in our ear like, hey bro, help me with my resume.
ICE is funded $100 billion and they can't afford food that doesn't have maggots in it. How do you feel about all this?
Probably the only genuine protein American food has. Like, their food has no nutrients in it. It's just pumped full of chemicals and artificial colouring.
only gonna get worse. This is Trump's private army now.
I mean, look, they have each other, right? And they can tell each other that we are brave. We are standing up for what? Paperwork? People who love America are in short supply right now. And the people crawling through hell to get here to have a simple life.
I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna switch to playing some games. Watch this. What I'm planning on doing today is I want to play some Death Stranding 2 because I've not played that in a while. Let me go ahead and load that up. Hang on. All these notifications I'm getting. Oh, is it my vertical stream? Hang on a second. I realize it must be Atom. Let's chat. Few things. I'll deal with that later. Okay, let me load up some Death Stranding. Where are you? Load that up and change my category real quick. And let me stop my music. Let's play. Or you can hear it as well. Oh, I need to load shaders, okay. Give it a second to do that. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. A lot of people are missing the joke in my Scott Pilgrim meme, not realizing I put Nick Clegg in there purely to reference Kashiyanagi twins from the movie. My audio seems to be working fine. That's a good sign. Oh, I need to do it again. Okay. This is the joys of modern gaming. One moment, my camera is. There. Okay, everything else is fine. Now I just gotta wait for this, basically. Well, the fact that it's not moved is also I think I would have expected it to go from 0 to 1% by now, but apparently not. If it doesn't move, I'll just play something different. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was faster than I expected it. Okay. I've got my waypoint set already.
Sam.
Give all of these people as many likes as we can.
There's another porter.
Oh, I almost ran that guy. I did not notice that guy. Sorry, I was texting while driving.
Perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
This is why we should not be on the social spread network whilst driving, I guess. I think this is driving really slow because I've weighed it down with so many fucking materials that I need to take. I should have taken the truck, but I've already started my journey now. I'm not going back. I've committed. Oh. I'm not gonna pick that up. Oh, hang on. This ought to be interesting. How deep is that? Okay, it's not gonna slow me down too much. I thought that might have been an issue, but I just carefully make my way across, which is fine. And of course I can jump with it as well, which would help. Cross to there first. Then make my way across to there. Let's trigger a short circuit. Okay, I'm guessing it drains my that tree quicker. Oh, that one was nice and simple. I didn't screw this one up, which is good.
Not enough resources, huh?
Oh, do I need to put all of these in it separately? Okay, there we go. Hopefully that should do it. I didn't realize I was submitting one at a time. Meth handling too. That's an interesting way to refer to it. But yeah. I'm sure we can probably come up with something more creative than that.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working.
Because as far as I'm aware, he does not actually handle any meth.
It could carry. All right then. Why don't we extract some materials?
I don't want to use false advertising.
Very good.
Me, I'm a miner.
Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing
Ooh.
that delivery terminal.
Oh, I've got access to the monorail. Just now I want to bring it back here, right? I mean, in the first game, you did have to deliver a lot of pizzas. Oh, hang on. Did I not get on the monorail? Did I not use it? Oops, sorry, you don't need to do that.
Let's get a move on.
Okay, I guess I'm driving back. I thought I could get on the monorail. Did I need to put myself on it? I mean, I can always drive back. I can't believe I missed my train. It went off with all my luggage as well. Oh, what's this?
Let's get a move on.
Use zipline. Oh, is that the monorail coming back? Can I use it now? Let me go back and have a look. Or can I only use send stuff and not myself? I thought I could use it. The last video I watched was a video by Walter Masterson where he goes up to ICE agents and he convinces them to get another job.
Let's get a move on.
He does some really good videos. I'm a big fan of his stuff. Oh, I can use the monorail. Can I transport myself? Get on monorail. I forgot to do that. I forgot to put myself on the monorail. Which camera? Oh.
Now this is living.
I've got the option to jump off as well anytime I want. I thought it'd move faster. To be fair, what am I complaining? This is faster than using the vehicle. I do think a lot of the changes they made, like they've added in a lot of quality of life changes, and it does improve the experience of the game a lot more than it did in the first one. Also, Conan, now that you mentioned Pizza Mover, you've got me considering ordering a pizza later. I'm that easily influenced. Maybe you should be called the influencer, not me.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail?
Monorail. Awesome. Mono means one and rail means rail.
Running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this?
I can't believe I'm getting paid in life.
We'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Just like real life. Look at all the exposure I'm getting paid in.
Strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials. Now displaying your current order grade. Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Oh, sunglasses. Is this more product placement? Yeah.
You survived Starmer. How crazy is that? Do you think you will survive the next prime minister? And your dad thinks you're a real piece of crap for letting his empire fall after he died? Look, the elections were rigged. Huge disaster. My tiny hand still built the greatest empire ever, believe me. Your dad? Total loser. What a mess he left behind. Surviving Starmer? Easy.
Why are you talking about your dad?
Even bigger, tremendous.
I don't know why. I think he misunderstood you, that one. I think he got a few wires crossed there. Gentle Monster 2024 collection. Yeah, literally, I'm given product placement.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's gonna go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
I'm not going to bother probing for more questions. I know most of those dialogue options really don't give you much. The editing dialogue choices, but like, at what cost? They do nothing.
People here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Oh hell yeah, I'm getting another cutscene.
Well done. That's the spirit. Safety first.
I appreciate it.
There we go.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because
This is one of a hell of a retcon Kojima's putting
You
in.
see, we found the records for the BB storage facility.
So it better pay off well.
By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
I mean, Kojima can't help himself, can he?
What me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited.
I've actually got a little remote control BB-8.
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment.
Dude, I don't disagree with you. I genuinely think BB-8 is the better droid. In fact, I think Star Wars Episode 7 had a lot of good things in it that people take for granted.
I think it could be.
Like, the new Star Wars might not be perfect, but they add in a lot of good things. That's not diminishing in any way.
Game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Oh, we're getting a dream sequence. Oh no, you just passed the time, okay. There's a lot about episode 7 I really liked.
Sam, it's Charlie.
It's actually one of my favorite Star Wars movies as well.
I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me. There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with
Oh, I
them.
hate those.
There may be other deleterious effects for all
They
we
fucking ate my boots as well. It was great. It was genuinely like probably the only time an enemy in the game has like literally made me panic.
drop coins when defeated.
Where are these books?
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping.
Is this a reference to MGS5, the Phantom Pain?
Important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Moby Dick Studio mentioned, right? I love that guy, Joaquin Mogren.
Is this your son?
And that weird bandage mask he was wearing. Man, congratulations on the 15 stream streak, dude. Nicely done.
Yes,
I like Sam's jacket.
he's still out there somewhere. Born alone in the tunnels. With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
Phantom Pain mentioned.
You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was joking, but no, this is legitimately a reference.
And a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact.
Can't believe did we just get played like a damn
Tar
fiddle?
hunting vessel Magellan, we named her. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the
Why not
closest.
call them camels?
Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Oh, the frame rate on this cutscene's not looking too good.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop.
It could be because my PC is running quite hot right now. That could be a reason why. Doesn't help that we're in the middle of a heat wave right now. My room itself is quite warm.
I think she's pregnant.
That's something you shouldn't assume. It's not a nice thing to say just by looking at them.
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Oh, is she full of BTs?
Ahmed Istid, Ahmed Soon, 94, asked me, Your Majesty, have you heard of Death Stranding 2 on the
I wonder
beach?
if he has.
What do you know about this game? Thank you for reviving me, my dear subject. I have not heard of this Death Stranding game. It sounds like something Karadan, Dasturadis, Rusam, Desem, Desem, Kamenanmes, Ikaskabis too. One time, one play as opposed to the end, just invade Germany next. This nonsense continues.
I wonder if the Royal Mail are still running in this world. I doubt they would be. They go on strike over the smallest things. As you fair, rightfully so. They get treated like shit quite often. But imagine if the Death Stranding happened and the Royal Mail like, hey, you gotta come in to work still. Like, if I was any of them, I would put the spot there and then. Like that the kid is called Carman's son and doesn't actually have a name. It's kind of wild. Do they have a name for him and he's just not given it yet, or? Unless his name's something like Tar Boy. Which I wouldn't put it past Kojima to do that.
And just like that, the tar took my boy. And my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap it up here and not start the next cutscene. It'll probably be a long one. I want to save it for next stream. Right for that. And then I'm going to continue with this. I think after this I'll play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as my next game after this. However long this ends up taking me. Let's chat. I would stream for longer purely because, and one of the reasons I've not been streaming recently is because of this fucking heat wave we've been having, and I don't want to be melting on stream, basically. And I know it's going to be getting warmer over the next few days, so the second it starts to get cooler again is when I'll be streaming. So whenever the weather lets me, basically. I'm happy. I'm happy to do this one. I'll do this one wholeheartedly. Keir Starmer can get fucked. I mean, he did. He finally did. Took him like 2 years, but I just hope all of his policies go with him because this fucking Online Safety Act is still pissing me off so much. Like, I know who I want to raid. I'm going to send you to my wife, Tori. She's playing Blueprints. I hope you enjoy watching her stream. It's a game I've been meaning to play. I've got it. I just not got around to it because I've got so many other games. But I hope you enjoy watching my wife, Tori, play through it. And I'll see you whenever this weather decides to chill out. And let me not melt. But enjoy watching Tori, and I'll see you next time. Sayonara.